welcome back to another episode of naniisweetsz TV. And if you guys are here, it's because you are ready for the double feature. Oh yes. So we're going to start out these video talking about these awesome contact lenses that I have in my eyeballs. Let me just zoom in for you guys. These are the Somatica Hydrocore Mel, and I got them from visitmarketplace.com. And if you are here specifically only to see this wonderful makeup look, you could go ahead and fast forward at this time right here. So about these contact lenses, I actually were sent these contact lenses for my review, in my honest opinion, by visitmarketplace.com. They sent me an email saying that they saw my last video and about the contact lenses, and they were like, oh wow, we want to work with you, you're pretty dope. I was like, yay. So they actually have given me a code that I can extend you guys, and it's naniisweetsz TV, and you will get 10% off your purchase. So let me tell you a little bit more of Vision Marketplace. So I got my contact lenses in about 10 days from when they first contacted me and I gave them my prescription. Because my contacts are prescription and they do not keep prescription on site, they had to order my contact lenses. So it came in 10 days, which is really, 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 really awesome. Because a lot of overseas contact lens places, they do take anywhere between 30, 45, maybe more, depending on their customs and stuff like that. So when I received my contact lenses, they came in a shipping bag, and when I ripped it open, it comes in a box like this. I went ahead and blocked out my information because, you know, they're stalkers and stuff. So when you first open your box, like so, obviously I open these because they're in my eye. You first open your box, you have shipping paper like this. Go ahead and throw it out on the floor. And your contact lenses comes secured in a foam like this, which I think is really dope because it get additional padding. You know, sometimes these mailmans, they don't care and they'll just go and chuck your stuff everywhere. And because your contact lenses come in glass vials like this, that made me feel really good about how they package my stuff. Like, really, they care. So obviously these are open, they're empty, but when they're brand new, they have a metal ring around it to seal it. So the only way that you can open it is if you get some scissors, some pliers, something sharp, so you can just take it off. So it says Hydrocore. You have to read that, but it says Hydrocore. It has my prescription in the back. And again, these are the Somatica Mel, the green tone contact lenses. Also, what comes in the box, which I was really shocked about, is the fact that it came with solution. I was like, y'all send solution now? A lot of people, there are a lot of companies actually, they can be really stingy and not send you shit. And they're sending you contact solution. Like, this is the Bosch & Lomb contact solution. And I'm like, ooh, okay, boo, I see you. It also comes with contact lens case. Mine is in the bathroom. But it comes with a brand new contact case inside its plastic. It also comes with an instruction sheet in multiple languages. And it just basically gives you a breakdown of, you know, what the brand is, you know, how to wear, restrictions, indications, yada yada yada, all that good shit. And it also got inside a voucher. It gave me a voucher for 10% off my next order. And also another thing that they sent me that I was like, it's a little weird, but it's really cool at the same time. They sent me a pupil distance ruler. It just tells you the distance between your pupils. And I was like, oh wow, that's pretty dope. I only seen things like this in the doctor's office, the eye doctor's office, and I don't even look with glasses like this. It's just like a regular like ruler and some shit in the middle. That's it. And then it also comes with an invoice telling you how much you spent. Again, they sent these to me, so I didn't pay for these. And my opinions are my own. Before y'all be like, oh, they threw some money your way. You lying. Like, I've been rocking these contacts for like the last, ooh, baby, you need to focus. I've been rocking these contacts for the last 3 days. And let me tell you, I love them just as much as I love my Solarica Hydrocore Crystal. These are a little bit more toned down as far as the color goes because the crystal is like, boom. So I like this more for every day. And I just feel like they go well with my skin tone. They're comfortable. They don't irritate my eyes. I pop them in. I see clearly because, again, they are in my prescription. I see clearly and I love them. Another thing that's great about visionmarketplace.com is that they have different brands of contact lenses. So if Solarica is not your thing, or if there is a brand in particular you may already be using, they may have it on the website. The website is really easy to navigate. They sell glasses as well. Their glasses, I think they start around $40 and maybe even a little bit cheaper. And you can definitely use my code to save 10% off everything on their website. They also sell sunglasses. There's something for everybody, in my opinion, there. So if you guys really like these, if you want to try these and you're thinking about, I'm to save a little bit of bread, yes, use my code, naniisweetz, and stay tuned for the makeup tutorial. Love you guys so much. See you later. Here I'm using the Stilla in the Light palette. And the color we'll be used starting off with will be the color Bear. This is an angled kabuki brush from Jessup. And we're just going to use that color to set our whole eye and create a base. Sorry, my camera goes in and out of focus. I'm still learning this camera. I'm just happy that it's not broken anymore. So just bear with me. It does do this quite a lot. Now we're moving over to the color Kitten, and we're going to use that to highlight underneath our brow bone and bring it down to our crease. And yes, we're still using that same brush. I'm lazy. I don't switch brushes too often. Then we're going to move on to the color Bliss, and we're going to go to a more of a domed kabuki brush from Jessup, and we're going to put that all in our crease. And we're going to spread it out, kind of wing it out towards our eyebrow and then the base of our lash line. I sped up the video because unsped up, it was going to take way too long. So I hope that this is okay. And I decided to do a voiceover instead of writing the stuff because it goes so fast. So we're moving over to Stilla Eyes of the Window palette. And that color is the color Jezebel. And it's like a frosty peachy color. And I'm just using that to warm up our crease a little bit. And as you may have noticed, I had already did my foundation and set. I have powder under my eyes just to catch any fallout. But you don't necessarily have to do your foundation first. Now we're getting the Tartelette Tarte palette. And we're going to be using the black color Fashionista. This is a flat shader brush from e.l.f. This legit was a Dollar Tree. And we're just using that all over our lid and kind of winging it out. Actually, we are winging it out, not kind of. I like to tap it first. This color has a lot of fallout, so I just didn't want to get black all over my face. It doesn't have to be perfect. You just want to have basically a map line. I'm pretty sure you can use an alternative, maybe like a creamy base like Black Bean from NYX or whatever, but you know, I found this to be the quickest way, one of the easiest way to blend, in my opinion, for me. But if you don't have these things, like, you can just definitely look for colors or similar or substitute colors. It's perfectly fine. So we're going to use multitasker, and this is with a small taper brush from Jessup, and we're just going to blend that black in the crease and blend out the tail of the wing of the black. And it's okay if the black starts looking a little faded. We're just gonna go back and intensify that up a little bit more. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect because ultimately, for all the blending and all of this stuff, it will get better. And if you feel like your wing just went a little bit too far, just wipe that off. So we're going back to the Stella palette. We're going back with that Jezebel color and that Dome Kabuki brush that we used, and we're just using that to further blend out that black and the brown and warm it up again because it does get a little bit lost. Going back into the tartlet again with that fashionista, and we're just intensifying that black again because it blended out way too much. And we want to have a good solid base for our pop of color. So moving on to our Urban Decay After Dark palette, I'm going to be using the color Fringe. The consistency of these shadows is kind of like the ColourPop shadows. They're a little moussey, kind of like jelly moussey, so I find them better applied with the finger. It's more intense. And it's a beautiful color. I've only used this palette like 3 times. I've been babying it because I love it so much. I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm zooming out for you guys. I'm dusting off the excess because I'm gonna need that space eventually to put the color underneath my eyes. I got this contour palette from Marshalls. It literally was like $3.99. And the colors don't really have a color in the back, but the bottom 2 colors, I just mixed them together. This is a powder brush from Jessup. And I just use it to warm up my face and give it a slight contour. Please ignore my kid. They like to pop up in all my videos. Yeah, the powder makes my nose itchy. Swear to God, I don't do coke. So I'm taking the darkest color and just really loading my brush just to help contour my face. I don't really do drastic contours. Just bring that down to your neck. And then use the mirror to see if your contour is even. You don't want to look lopsided. I mean, we're not all perfectly symmetrical, but we can try. So this is the Maybelline Studio Highlight and blush powder in the color Coral. This is my favorite blush. And this is a Real Techniques inspired brush by Jessup that I got off eBay, and it's really fluffy and nice and luxurious. Like, look at the color payoff. I love it. Just using that to warm up my cheeks. Put a little bit on the tip of my nose, the tip of my chin, just to put a little bit of color in my face. I don't look dead. And then we're going back into the tartlet with the fashionista and that small taper brush, and we're just gonna bring that all the way down under our eyelid. And if you feel like it gets out of control, just wipe it off. Tap off the excess, get into the multitasker color, and just go ahead and intensify everything, smoke it out. I know my camera's annoying, please don't be mad. So now going back into the Stila palette with the color Bubbly, and we're going to use this to highlight our inner corners. It's a beautiful color, and I feel like it complements the French color beautifully. It just helps bring that pop into the eyes. It draws attention to the eyes, especially with these contacts. It's just like, wow. So this is Becca Champagne Pop Highlighter, and I'm using a tapered brush from Jessup, and I'm just ODing on highlighter. I love highlighter. This is my favorite highlighter. You'll probably see me use this highlighter in all my videos, but I love it. Just highlighting the bridge of my nose, under my eyebrows, Cupid's bow. Just put in a lot of it. I could eat it if I wanted to. Now this is from Rimmel London. This is a lip liner in the color Rebel. I'm just using that to outline my lips. I make an X because it's easier to draw a straighter line versus drawing an M, in case y'all wondering. But it doesn't make my lips look any plumper or anything like that, in case y'all wondering why I went ahead and I did that. Blending that in a little bit, getting the corners. I'm taking the Wet n Wild Liquid Cat Soup in Video Vixen. This is my absolute favorite color. And I know I blocked with the mirror, I'm sorry. But I will say this, it goes on super streaky. You do have to put this on in layers to get the maximum color payoff, but that's okay. I'm just trying to perfect the shape of my lip. Make sure it's reaching that lip liner. And this is one layer. Go ahead with the second one, and you just can see how much richer the color just looks. Absolutely love it. And it matches my sweater. No, I didn't show it, but this is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. I'm just using it to coat my lashes, get rid of all the powder that got on them from the eyeshadow, and prepping them for falsies. Just putting a little bit more of that French color just to make it pop a little bit. Putting my eyelashes on, pop. Some setting spray, and we're done. So we reached the end of our video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was informative. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it for you guys. And remember, visionmarketplace.com. Save 10% off 90 Sweets TV. And love you guys. Subscribe, like, comment.